Hello everyone. So this is just a little extra video because some of you might know this. This past Sunday we had our first anniversary with this channel. So I just wanted to upload a little extra video. And I thought a Q&A would be really nice. So here we are. And yeah, it's just going to be a very simple video. I have a couple of objects here, some triggers to make a little bit of extra sounds for you guys. But yeah, this is a really simple video. So I posted a community post asking you if you have any questions, if there's anything you want to know or whatever. So let's take a look at the questions you asked. And okay, so here my ethnicity, a lot of people I have seen a couple of comments throughout the year that asked me about my ethnicity. Okay, so first of all, as some of you know, I live in Germany, and that is because I am German. I am from Germany. This is my home country, and German is my mother tongue. And now I know that I don't look fully German, and that is because I'm half Indian. So my dad is from India, and my mom's German. But yeah, I spent my entire life in Germany, so I'm pretty German. I'd say. Oh yeah, and I have this foam ball slime stuff. I don't know what it's called. It's like styrofoam ball stuff. Okay. So yeah, that is something that I've seen quite a bit. Like the question about my ethnicity or where I'm from. Then my age. Oh yeah, my age. I am currently 25, but I'm turning 26 soon. So my birthday is really soon, less than a month away. And yeah, I'll be 26. Oops. Okay. Okay. What are my hobbies? So I guess this is kind of my hobby. I do earn a little bit of money with this. I mean, a little bit, I guess. It's a decent amount, not enough to live off of or anything, but definitely nice to have. But yeah, so I guess that's kind of my hobby. I also like cosplaying, but I have to get back into it. But there are some cons coming up, so that I want to go to. So yeah, hopefully I get to finish some cosplays that I started making. Yeah, I guess I also like anime. I don't watch a lot though. And the same goes for games. I like playing video games sometimes, but it's like if I kind of go in and out of phases. Like I'll start playing a game, and then I'm really into it, and then I play it for a while. But if I kind of stop playing the game for a moment, or if I'm finished with something, same thing goes for anime. Then I typically don't do it for a while. So yeah, if I get really into it, then I kind of pull through. Right, if I want to watch an anime and I get really motivated, then I kind of like binge watch. But then if I start taking like a break, a longer break, or if I finish like an anime, then I like don't watch anything for a while. So yeah, that's kind of like a pattern with me. I can get really into stuff, but once I kind of get out of like a routine or like a phase, I just yeah, I kind of almost not forget about it, but it's like a little hard to get back into it. Definitely a pattern with me. But yeah, let's move on. Dream job. That's a little tough. I don't really have like a dream job. I don't know. Dream job. I don't know. I don't really want to work. Let's be real. Who wants to work? Okay, but seriously, it's a little hard to say because I don't know. I guess the dream is to like do something creative. Because that's really fun for me. I like making stuff. But the problem is it's a little hard to commit to stuff and to be like, I don't know. I know that's not the case, but it very much feels like now's the time for me to choose like the one thing that I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, you know. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the same thing for the rest of my life, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what my dream job is. I don't think I have like one dream job. I feel like I want to try. I don't know. Like again, ideally I want to do like artistic stuff or like creative stuff. And you know, I'm not saying that I'm like amazing at everything, but I just want to try stuff out. That would be my dream, to just try stuff out. See what I like, see what I don't, have fun with it, and yeah, that would be awesome. But that is not really a job, so I don't know. I don't really know. I guess there's not really like one perfect job out there. But yeah, definitely something like stuff in the creative field I really like. Okay. Favorite game and franchise. What do you mean with franchise? I'm not sure. But favorite game, that's a hard. I don't know. I feel like favorite everything is like really tricky because there's so many great things out there. Favorite game, I would say, maybe. Okay, I actually haven't finished this game myself. I know this game very well, but I haven't finished it. And that is Majora's Mask. It's a very beautiful game. I think it is kind of weird. It's a little creepy and kind of depressing and sad, but also very like hopeful. And I really love that. I think there's a lot of very beautiful things about this game, about the story, about like the characters, you know, the way how. I mean, this is a game that Nintendo has made within like 2 years, right? By using like a lot of assets from Ocarina of Time. But somehow it's such an amazing game. I love the 3-day loop mechanic. That's so fun. I love how weird everything is, and you really feel like you're in a different dimension, and because everything is kind of off. All the characters are kind of weird. Everything's just a little odd. I love that atmosphere. And again, it's a very sad game. Like, there's a lot of sadness in this game. It's kind of depressing and creepy. But at the end of the day, it's also very hopeful. And it's crazy how I feel like, you know, the characters, because there's like this like time loop thing. Like, every character in this game has like their routine. Every like NPC has like their routine that they do, and that makes them feel like more like actual people. rather than just NPCs that just have nothing to do except for wait for, you, the main character, to talk to them, even though, of course, at the end of the day, that's what they do, but still, it feels like more human. And again, like, even though it's very sad, it's also very hopeful, and it's very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. I love this game so much. I should move on. I'm spending too much time on answering these questions. Okay, so movie and song. Okay, song, I don't know. There's so many good songs. Really depends. I listen to a lot of K-pop. If anyone watching this knows anything about K-pop, I very much like groups from the label, from SM Entertainment. They just, I don't know, they just make good music. I don't know what to say. They just have amazing groups. But yeah, so favorite song is a little hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I guess there's like a couple of songs that I have like some nostalgia for, that obviously, they're dear to my heart. Like stuff like The Last Unicorn from, The Last Unicorn movie. I think it's the group is called America. I think it's their song. What a beautiful song. Very nostalgic for me. I love that Kate Bush song. It's called Blow Away. I found that when I was a child because my mom had like a CD, and I thought it was so beautiful. And a couple of years ago, I just remembered that there was this Kate Bush song that I thought was very beautiful. I had no idea what it was about because I was a little child. I didn't speak any English. I didn't remember anything. I didn't remember the melody, the name, nothing. I just remembered that there was a song that I liked. So I just I just looked up like the albums that my mom had, like the CDs, and looked at the track list, and I basically went through all of them. And the moment I played the song, I immediately recognized it and knew that it was it. Because I don't know if you know that feeling, if when you like hear a song somewhere, or there's something that maybe you just hear like a part and it sounds really cool, then you look up the actual song, and then the entire song just isn't as good as you hoped, and it really was maybe just that one part that sounded really nice. I was a little afraid that this was a situation like this, but it wasn't. It's a great song. It's very beautiful. But yeah, not something that I really listen to in my day-to-day life. Yeah, I listen to a lot of K-pop, a lot of EXO. SHINee got me into K-pop, which specifically the song Lucifer, which I only like a year ago I found out that was written by Bebe Rexha. That song, that K-pop song that got me into K-pop. Like, how weird is that? She wrote that song when she was 17. That's so weird. But yeah, I love that song. Great song. So yeah, I love SHINee. I love EXO. I love Red Velvet. Love Red Velvet. NCT is really cool. I really like, and I really like aespa. I'm not really that into like the newest, like Gen 4 and Gen 5 of K-pop. Not really my thing overall, but I like aespa. Then what's the next question? Oh, my favorite movie. Again, it's the same thing. It's like hard to say. So many movies out there that are like really great. I would say probably, I mean, like, if I had to answer the question, I would probably just say the Lord of the Rings movies, just because, I mean, first of all, they're great movies. I don't think there's a lot to explain. Like, they're just really good movies. And also, obviously, like, for me, there's a lot of nostalgia that I feel like, or is that how you say that? I don't know. I feel a lot of nostalgia when it comes to these movies because I grew up watching them. They came out when I was a baby, and my mom like loves like fantasy stuff. So when these movies came out, she loved them, and I remember growing up and just like every now and then there would just be one of the movies playing. Like I don't know. It's very nostalgic for me. These movies feel like home to me. And obviously they're just amazing movies. Very beautiful, a very beautiful story. So yeah, I think very understandable pick. Okay, okay. My accent, I don't know what my accent is. I feel like sometimes my pronunciation of words can like switch. But I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. I'm German. I don't know if I have a German accent. If so, it's probably rather weak. It's not that noticeable. I don't know. I don't know what my accent is, and it can kind of like switch sometimes a little bit depending on the media I consume or the situation. Like if I speak German, or if I'm like with German people, and then I just say like maybe a small phrase or a word in English, I typically say it with a German accent because it feels more natural when when I'm talking German, and then I say like a single word or a short phrase in English. It feels very weird to like fully switch accents, so I kind of keep my German accent, you know. Okay, wait, let's see what more. Are you forklift certified? Unfortunately not. I don't have a driver's license at all, let alone like being forklift certified. No, unfortunately not. That would be a flex, but no, I can't even operate a regular car. Okay, and all right, yeah, there were a couple of people who asked me, if I have a boyfriend? No, I'm currently single, so yeah, let's get that out of the way. You know now. Okay, I've noticed a lot of people are telling me that I look like Ana de Armas. I do not see it. I do not see it. I get that maybe we're like a similar type, but like that's about it. I don't think we look alike at all. But I take the compliment. She's very, very pretty. So I take the compliment. What's your earliest first-hand ASMR experience? I don't know. I don't really remember having like a true like ASMR experience in a way that I can look back and recognize that that's what that was. I only know I've always loved I always liked or noticed, when something sounds nice, like this. I didn't necessarily get like tingles or anything, but I would just hear things and like them. Or I would always love, when I had like a hardcover book in my hand, I would always like tap on it because there was something. Again, it wasn't like tingly to me, but it was just very satisfying for some reason. So, yeah. But I can't tell you how I found out about ASMR, and that is because I came across this. Okay. So I can't tell you how I got into ASMR, and that is through this YouTuber. And she's not an ASMR YouTuber. I don't know if anyone of you have heard of her. Her name is Venus Angelic, and she used to make videos about her being like a living doll, because she had like very like doll-like features, you know, like Asian like BJD dolls, BJD dolls, ball jointed dolls, and she would like do like makeup tutorials and like do like cutesy stuff. I don't know. And one day she randomly made a video about, you know what, she just tried doing ASMR, and because I liked her stuff, I just clicked on the video, saw what it was, even though I had no idea what ASMR was, and I watched the video, and I think she kind of explained it. And I thought the video was relaxing and kind of interesting, so I kind of looked into what ASMR was, and here we are. So yeah, that's kind of how I found out about ASMR. So the name of my channel, why is my channel called Minnie the Moon? That is because when I was thinking about making like a YouTube channel, I was I wanted to either have like a name that was like, that kind of sounded like it was like a first name last name kind of thing, you know, not necessarily that it actually like sounds convincing, like a real name, but I just wanted it to have like that kind of sound, you know. Or I wanted that, or I wanted something with like a the. So my name, Minnie, my nickname, the something. And then I kind of had the idea that to kind of maybe go with like tarot cards, because in tarot there are like the major arcana, which are like these like special cards that are like numbered and they're like special whatever. I don't know much about tarot at all. I just kind of think that tarot cards are cool. But and a lot of these cards, they have like they're like stuff like you know, the star, the world, the lovers, the emperor, the empress, the high priestess, the magician, all of that. And I thought maybe that's kind of a cool idea, because if I mean, right now I only have this channel and I only do ASMR, but you know, I was thinking about maybe doing other stuff as well, you know, if I feel like it. So I thought maybe it's cool if I have like, if all of my channels are like Minnie the something, like, and then I pick like a tarot card that kind of has like a cool name, you know. So for this I chose Minnie the Moon, right? Like the moon card, because you know, I mean, it's an ASMR channel, Minnie the Moon. I mean, it's fitting, right? So yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the story behind the name. Then how would you get rid of a body? Right. So if I had to get rid of a body, I mean, I don't know. I would probably just kind of, I don't know, just go into a forest or something, dig a hole, throw it in there and cover it up, something like that. Like something, like the most simple thing that you could do, you know. Another thought is maybe like throw it in the water, but then, you know, you kind of risk the corpse showing up, you know, like being, like getting washed up somewhere, and that wouldn't be great. So I would probably just like, yeah, get rid of it that way, yeah, because that's the simplest way, right? You don't want to make it too complicated, because the more complicated you make it, the harder, like the more evidence you create. So yeah, that's probably what I would do. My favorite, who's my favorite ASMR artist? I also think that's a really tough question. I don't think there's like, I have like my like specific go-to ASMR artists. I kind of, when it comes to ASMR, I really like exploring stuff. I always like to like I always like to explore stuff, you know, whatever YouTube recommends to me, and see what I like, because there's like so many different people out there that make like very different ASMR videos, and I think that's really fun to like explore that. So I can't really say if I have like a favorite. It's, I don't know, I like a lot of different ASMR artists for different reasons, and I like to switch it up. Who's your hairstylist? Because you consistently have the best haircuts in ASMR land. That's very nice. Thank you. I easily get annoyed by my hair because I feel like it's not doing what I want it to do. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I cut it myself. I cut it like a year ago. I cut it a bit over a year ago. I cut it like it was like pretty long. It was pretty long, and I didn't have like the red in it, and I just chopped it off to like this length, and yeah, then I just let it grow out, and I also like dyed the underside red. I used to have this like a long time ago, a couple of years ago. I used to do that, and but the last time was quite a while ago. I let it grow out, and I cut that hair off and let it grow out, and then I just had my natural color. But yeah, I wanted to have the red again because I really liked it. It's really fun. But yeah, I cut my hair myself, because the thing is, with like my hair, I don't trust hairstylists. Not in the sense that I don't trust like their skill or anything, but I don't trust them to do, you know, what I want them to do. I don't trust them to like truly understand what I want, because every time I go to the hairstylist, it's just not quite right. It's just not exactly what I want, and that's a little tough, especially like when I get my hair cut short, or when I cut it short, or whatever. When somebody else cuts it, it always ends up a little long in the back, always. And I don't like that. But that's always how it ends up. Like, even if I tell someone like, no, cut it short, I don't care. Like, let's make it shorter, because it always looks like it's like too long. I'd rather have it be like short in the back than it is in the front, than the other way around, you know. But yes, I don't trust hairstylists, so I do it myself. Because even like, I'm not saying that I know how to cut my hair or cut anyone's hair, but you know, if it doesn't turn out quite right when I do it, then at least I didn't spend a shit ton of money on it, you know. So yeah, that's what I do. Are you really Ana de Armas, or do you just look exactly like her? I don't look exactly like her. I really don't get it. Thank you, but I don't get it. Okay. What else? Okay. Who and or what inspired you to join the ASMR community on YouTube? Is there a name? Oh, that's a separate question. Is there a name to the style of, you know, to my hairstyle? Do you have any pets? Okay. So, okay. Who and what inspired you to join the ASMR community on YouTube? I already talked about that. Well, no, I said how I got into ASMR. So the reason why I started making ASMR is because so I wanted to make like YouTube videos, because I thought it was cool. And there's like other stuff that I want to do, but I thought ASMR was like the perfect way to like to just try it out, you know, try out if I even like making videos, if I like having my face on the internet, you know. Because the thing with ASMRs is there's not a lot of pressure. You can just kind of do whatever you want, and it's ASMR. Like there's so much variety when it comes to ASMR. There's no like one right or wrong way. As long as you are not like being like really loud, it's fine. You can do what you want, and that's what I liked. You know, I liked knowing that I can like try stuff out. I can start with like, you know, not it doesn't have to have like the greatest like production quality, but you know, I can always upgrade and grow and do more and do better and get fancier, but I don't have to, you know. I can just kind of do what I want, and I really liked that. I thought that was like a really nice way to you know, try out making videos, see what it's like, what it's like being a YouTuber. So yeah, that's it. That's it. And I like ASMR, so obviously. So do I have any pets? Yes. That's my boy Shiro. No one ever calls him that. That's his official name. That's his legal name. But he doesn't listen to it, and we tried you know, his previous name because we got him when he was already 3 years old, but he doesn't listen to that either. Wait, let me show him to you a little bit more. There he is. So yeah, we call him anything but that. He has like a lot of pet names, and he doesn't listen to any of them, but that's okay. He knows when we're talking to him. Oh, he wants to leave. I kind of just woke him up from his slumber to drag him here and hold him up in the air. He's very cute, isn't he? My little bear. Oh, okay. You can go back to sleep now. Yeah, that's my pet. Actually, so I still live at home with my mom, and we do have other pets. So those are, I guess, more my mom's pets than mine. So we have 2 snakes. Like they're small snakes. I don't remember what they're called in English, but they're like small, very harmless snakes. They're not venomous or anything. They eat mice, and yeah, they're pretty chill. And then we also have a pet spider, like a tarantula, and she's also very, very chill. Yeah, I don't know, she just kind of sits around in her little terrarium, walks around from time to time, eats. Yeah, they're pretty chill. What was my favorite video to film? Okay, my favorite video to film, that's a little hard to say. What videos did I make? It's probably, like in general, it's probably my roleplay videos. They're pretty fun to make, you know, when I like trying to like come up with like a script. There's cat hair in my face, I'm sorry. Okay. When I try to come up with a script, you know, I don't really like write down a script. I just kind of like try to think of stuff that I want to say, like some like story points, you know. And then I like try to come up with like jokes and stuff and dialogue, things that I could say. Oh, look at these beads. They're so okay. Hello. Yeah, they're really pretty. I got them for a cosplay. So I hope they're not too loud. So it's really hard to say. I really like the doctor roleplays. They're really funny and fun to make, you know, being like kind of silly. It's always fun. I'm making really stupid jokes. Yeah, probably those videos, I'd say. They were really fun to make. And yeah, roleplays in general. Then do you enjoy anime? Yeah, I already mentioned that. Yes, I do like anime, but I don't know. It kind of takes a bit for me to like like I don't just sit down and say like, oh, what anime are airing this season, and I just watch whatever is airing. Like I really have to like be interested in something to watch it. So yeah, I feel like this is too loud. So maybe I can. So what anime do I watch? I mean, as you can probably see the background right there. Some of you have already noticed I really like JoJo, probably one of my favorite anime. I mean, well, probably it is one of my favorite animes. But yeah, it's really, I don't know, it's just so silly. Is it like the best storyline ever? The best writing in the world? No, but it's fun. It's fun as hell. It's crazy, it's all over the place, and it's so fun. And you can tell that Araki, so the mangaka, just really enjoys making this and is having a shitload of fun. And that makes it very fun to experience. Any fun, strange things I can do, like party tricks? I can kind of do, so like some people can roll their tongue, right? And I can do like this really weird thing where I can, okay, let me show you. I don't know if that's weird to do. Like this, I can do that, yeah. That's what I can do. Can you bench press your weight in kale? Is this like a reference that I'm not getting? What, and what's up with the kale? Why does that matter? What does that have to do with? I mean, if I can bench press my own weight, probably not. I don't know. Are you playing any video games? Yeah, so currently I didn't just finish it. Okay, that was quite a while ago. But a while ago, I finally finished my first Baldur's Gate 3 run. Because I was playing it for like a while, like non-stop, and then I had to pause because I had to like focus on work for university. And then after that, I just didn't really get back into it, because I stopped right at the end, right at like the finale, right before that. So it was a little like daunting to go back, because it felt like what I liked about playing, Baldur's Gate 3 is that you could just like start the game and see, let's just see what I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna walk around, maybe I find another quest, maybe I progress this, make some progress with this quest or this quest. I don't know. Let's see what I'm doing. Let's see what I feel like doing. But when you've done everything and now it's the finale and you're basically just about to do the final boss, then you can't just like casually like walk around and do stuff and see what you like. No, it's like pretty like it's the final boss. That's what you're doing. But I didn't really feel like doing that. Like a huge part of the appeal or what made it so easy for me to start the game every day was that there was no pressure. I could do whatever I want. I could do whatever I felt like doing. But that kind of stopped being the case when I had to do the final boss and there was nothing else left to do. So it took me a while to do the final battle. But yeah, I did. So I'm done with this. I want to do another run because okay. The romancing did not go as planned. So I don't know, like who here knows this game and who doesn't, but you can basically like romance a bunch of the characters, right? And get together with them. And I wasn't quite sure who I wanted to romance first. Of course Astarion. But Gale is really sweet too. And honestly, they're all great. They're those two were like who I kind of was aiming for first. Yeah, that didn't happen. Because apparently I did like something wrong at the very beginning in the first act. I mean, I don't know if that's still the case or if that's just misinformation, but when I looked into it, you had to like, apparently you have to do something within the first act of the game so that you can romance them later. And apparently I messed that up I messed that up with like everyone. And I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I messed that up. I tried so hard. I was flirting with people, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm not salty about it at all. Whatever. But what happened romancing Halsin is really easy, right? If you just do like the whole thing in Act 2, like the main quest stuff, and you do that and save everybody or whatever, he just immediately falls in love with you. And the weird thing is, in Act 3, he confesses to you or whatever, wants to be with you. And at that point, I wasn't aware of the fact that I already messed up romancing everybody else. So I was like, well, I don't know if I want to go for Halsin now. So I rejected him. I do a long rest. The cutscene with him starts anyways. I'm really like confused about this. So in that cutscene, I reject him again. So the cutscene is like, it stops. In the morning, I go to talk to him. He talks to me as if I didn't reject him. Like as if we're a couple. And I didn't skip the cutscene. I reject him again. I go to talk to everyone in camp and they're all talking about me or about Halsin like we're together. And the next time I talk to Halsin, he talks to me like we're together. Like the game I rejected Halsin so many times and the game just didn't let me. Like I rejected him and the next time I talk to him, he's like talking to me like I'm the love of his life. It's like, it's crazy. The game literally like forces me to be with Halsin. So, yeah, not a success. So I definitely, I like Halsin. Halsin is great. I love him. It's just, this is not what I wanted. And it's so weird that I'm forced into this. It's so weird. Whatever. So yeah, I want to definitely replay. I haven't started a new playthrough because I don't really know what I want to do like with my character. So, so yeah, I kind of have to figure that out first. But yeah, also, I'm really mad that now that I know that I had to be with Halsin, I'm mad that I skipped the cutscene. Because that's the only one that I could have gotten, and I skipped it. And by the time I realized that I could go back to an earlier save to do it, I had already deleted that save. So the only spicy cutscene that I got was with like, what's his name? Raphael? Is that his name? His incubus. And that one is so weird. Oh my god. I did not like that. I got it like on an extra save, so it's not like part of my like playthrough. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't like that. That was so awkward and humiliating. Ugh. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, what else? I started playing Resident Evil 0, but I haven't touched it in a while, so I wanted to like play all the Resident Evil games. But yeah, I have to get back into it. But it's been a while, so I'm like thinking about it. Maybe I should just start from the beginning. You know? So, but I don't know, I'll have to see. And currently I am playing Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS. Because I've been wanting to play, like, I wanted to utilize my 3DS with like the eShops and stuff shutting down and like people getting like into modding like their 3DS and stuff. I've also I'm starting to get back into it, and I want to play like some of the games that I have, maybe some of the games that I don't have yet. Yeah. Please don't take this as a joke. Okay, are your eyebrows natural like that? No. Wait, let me show you. No, my eyebrows do not look like this naturally. They like kind of grow like this, and then like this. Like they end like here naturally somewhere. But I shave it all off. Because I don't know. I saw people have like those pointy eyebrows, and I thought it looked cool, and I wanted to try it out. And at the beginning, I only like shaved away a little bit because I was a little scared. But yeah, now I pluck them. Actually, I don't shave them because I really like it. Which countries do you want to visit? So I've never been outside of Europe. And I mean, there's a lot of really nice places in Europe. So I definitely want to travel within Europe, but I would love to. I would love to go to Japan, of course, Korea, see what it's like there. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of places that are like really cool. Yeah, I feel like those are like the two places that I like really specifically have in mind that I want to visit. I would like to go back to Italy. But other than that, I'm kind of open. I don't know. I would like to travel more, see more countries. But which one specifically? I don't know. I don't know. Do you intend to make ASMR or gaming live streams someday? I would like to do live streams someday. The problem is just kind of I've mentioned this before, but it's like kind of loud here where I live. It's really busy, and those windows are like they're like really shit at keeping all the sounds outside. So streaming is a little tricky. Which, I mean, filming ASMR videos is really tricky, but because I only have like a short like time window in which I can film without it being too loud outside. So yeah, live streams could be even trickier. But yeah, I mean, someday maybe if this like situation is a little bit better, then yeah, totally. But not right now. Does it feel weird to have a majority of male viewers? A little bit. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, I guess it's not surprising that this is the case, I guess, but it can feel a little weird. I mean, most people here are nice and normal, but I mean, the vast majority of people, obviously, they don't comment, and I'm assuming they're normal. A lot of the people that do comment are normal, but then every now and then, of course, when you see like a lot of people who are like just like hearts and I love you and you're so pretty, and I mean, thank you, that's very nice, but of course it's like it gives you like this idea of, okay, so this is my audience, you know what I mean? Of course it's just a minority, but you know, I wouldn't mind more girly pops watching my videos. I don't know, I don't really know how to appeal to specifically girls. I have to figure that one out, but yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind more girls here. Who's your favorite ASMR artist? Okay, I don't know. Who's your favorite artist, and who would you like to collab with if you could? I don't think I have any. Again, I don't have anyone in mind. And when it comes to collabs, I'm kind of open for anything, I guess. Of course, since I like to do role plays, it probably would be really fun to collab by doing a role play. So maybe someone who likes to do role play ASMR videos, that would be cool. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. Do you speak any other languages? Do you plan to do an ASMR video in another language? Yeah, so I speak German, as I have mentioned earlier. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do a German ASMR video in the future, but I don't know when. I'll see. Ever since your Ada video, I've been wondering, do you cosplay often? Not often, but I do like cosplay, and I want to really, I don't know, I want to get really into it. I haven't really been doing that as much cosplay as I want to, so I really want to get into it and do more. Plans on Patreon for more weekly content. And yeah, just get this out of the way. Do you have a boyfriend? Okay, already answered that. I do not have a boyfriend, and so I already said it in the previous video with the with like doing more content. I already have like a schedule that I am like maintaining pretty well right now, and I'm worried that if I like do extra content, that it will like make it harder for me to maintain the schedule that I already have. Again, because like filming these videos isn't like very like it's easy. I mean, it is not the filming itself, but you know, timing wise. So I have to do that at like a very specific time, and I can't do like film. I can't film every day. Like some days it's just not working out. So yeah, I don't know if like more content, more frequent content is like really what I can do right now. Maybe in the future. Team Metric or Team Imperial? Well, Metric. I'm not American, so Metric. Why wouldn't it be Metric? How long did it take to make this hairstyle with the inner part red and the outer part black? Well, I mean, this is my natural hair color, and this, I recently re-dyed them. It turned out really wonky. You can kind of see like in the middle here. It's a little darker. But you can't really see it like that, so it doesn't really matter. And it kind of takes a couple of hours to make, especially when I'm by myself, because I have to like separate it. Especially if I have this hairstyle, redoing, like freshening it up, can take a while, because you know you have to like perfectly separate the dark hair from the red hair, and that takes a while. If you do it from scratch, you just kind of can part it however you want, right? As long as it's straight and nice. I mean, it doesn't even have to be straight if you don't care about that, but it probably would be better if you do so, if you do it straight. But yeah, a couple of hours. If you, I don't know, depends on how much experience you have. I don't know, maybe like 2 hours or something. I don't know. Okay. If you could briefly travel back in time to a point in your past life and were only able to give one bit of advice to your younger self, when would you go back to, and what would you say to yourself? Okay, I don't know. God, I should have prepared this video better. I'm already sitting here for like an hour, and I have to edit all of this. I should have just written those like questions down so that I can just like blast through them. This is really